You're going to get me up on this. Who will see a need and take care of it? Who will have someone come in an office and beg for some gas, but you turn them down because we don't do benevolence here. And yet the man next to you reaches in a pocket and says, let's go fill it up, because he looks outside and he sees the wife and the baby in the back seat, and all you want to do is get to a job interview. And even if you being played, you're still going to pull it out and act greatly. Why? Because your God is capable of giving you more back than you put in that tank. $40 to fill it up for the man who might get a job and support his family? Good deal. Mediocrity would say no. Greatness says yes, and you believe your God to meet your every need thereafter. $40 ain't gonna kill your dad. He a king. He is gracious with it. I promise he'll bring it back in spades. But you gotta dare to raise up and be great. And I'm just telling you from personal experience, I literally had this happen to me. And I saw the man that turned him down. I said, never. And I followed the guy outside. And I ain't trying to brag on it. I'm just showing you the difference between just enough to get a paycheck and living a life that is on fire for God. And I followed him out. I didn't even care if I was getting played or not, because that baby in the back seat didn't know the difference. And I said, I'll follow you to the gas tank. Fill it up, my man. He was begging for $10. Listen to me, my God ain't a $10 God. He a full tank kind of God. I said, fill it up and you do right by your family. And he thanked me profusely. I didn't do it for him. I did it to honor my God and to dare to rise to greatness. This is little things. We got thousands of these stories going on. But that's how you operate. You don't settle for the less. Why? The less ain't cutting it. We see less everywhere we look around. This world is living in less. And God is calling us up to the more. That what? That we might show them something to aspire to. They see us and we doing nothing? What they gonna walk into our impotence for? They want something powerful, something with the life behind it. And that's what he's called us to. He said, don't be ineffective or productive. You ain't no servant. Be like an owner. Be like a son. Be like you working, like you want to see results. So you do different. You act different. You talk different. Hold yourself different. Something needs to get done. Don't wait on someone else to do it. Do it your daggone self. You great son, act greatly. See what I'm talking about? If we could all get this heart, think what we could do, it'd be a freaking tsunami of God going forward. Because we can't settle no longer of seeing nothing happen. We can't settle for our family not hearing the gospel. We can't settle for not praying for them. So we gotta get up, hit our knees. We gotta stay up late when they all go to bed, hit our knees and pray for them. Why? Because mediocrity ain't cutting it. We're starving to death. Our families are falling apart left and right. We don't know what mama's doing. We don't know what kids are doing. We got no connection. God help me. How you think it happens? A man dares to rise up. Mediocrity is killing us. We servants doing as little as possible, hoping to get by, but it ain't filling us. We starving to death, hoping someone feeds us. Listen to me. God sent him. His name is Jesus. He said, come to me. All you are hungry, and eat. And I'm talking eat well. Ain't no sipping a cup like a communion. He says, eat. I set a table for you. Eat all you want. But when you get up out this table, you better act like a son and not a servant no more. Otherwise, you're just going to be starving again. And the world don't need starving. They need fed. And you're supposed to bear the fruit. Rise up and bear greatly. This is our call as Christians. To raise the expectations. To set the standard. Ain't nobody should do more than us. Nobody should take this more seriously. We are children of the Most High. It's our inheritance. What are we doing with it? We just letting it sit here? Or are we going to use it? Are we going to advance it? It says the kingdom of heaven is forcefully advancing, and forceful men lay hold of it. I'm talking, you better start getting forceful with it. When you show up every day, show up. Quit playing around with it. Or get out the way and make room for someone else to do it that really wants to see something happen. Because our God is a consuming fire and He's looking to consume. He ain't standing here on the line just chilling. He's wanting to advance the line and burn where He goes and claim the ground. And to do that, He needs forceful men to take hold of this. Not men that sit back and, it's good enough. Not men that say mediocrity is their best. It ain't your best. You're lying to yourself and to your God. Step up and do better. This is our privilege. And don't tell me it's too tough. Don't tell me you're scared to step up. God didn't give us no spirit of fear. He gave us a spirit of power, of love, and self-control that we can do what we want to do. We can settle for mediocrity, or we could choose the greater and go for greatness. We could choose a servant, or we could step up and be a son. Each one, you'll know by your fruit. What you're doing, how you're doing it. Feel me?